So just 5 weeks now to go till I've reached a year of Deadlift Everyday. It's getting harder as I get closer. The ruck yesterday, just under 5 miles, and I only had 17 pounds in the rucksack, but it quite took it out of me, to be honest. So I'm feeling very, very fatigued today. I was struggling at work, just walking around, very tired, but obviously eating a lot less calories now, but I do feel better for that. I feel overall a bit fitter and a bit healthier already, just off 1 week of bringing in conditioning. The session Friday night Saturday night really taxed me. So I just worked up to a triple today at 160 kilograms. So I'm on the second week now of my tactical barbell template, which is an 8-week base building template to slowly ease you back into conditioning and some strength endurance. So this is my second week on the strength endurance circuits. Last week I did 2 sets of 20 and 3 sets of 20. So today I was down for 2 sets of 30 with some light weight. So today I decided to use barbells. I was using kettlebells last week. You can mix it up. And I did 2 sets of 30 with the overhead press. This was a real burner. It was tougher than I thought it was going to be. The second set was even harder. I've just filmed the first set of everything. And then what you do is you do another strength endurance circuit later in the week, which is 3 sets of 30. And next week it's 2 sets of 40, 3 sets of 40. Week 4 I think you just do 1 set of 50, then in week 5 you do a couple of 2 sets and then 3 sets of 50, and then you go back into your max strength. Now I'm going to be doing one session. I'm not running it to the exact plan, obviously, because I'm deadlifting every day, and I want to still touch the squat and the press to a decent weight. So I'm going to do that once a week, just kind of a strength maintenance. So I'm just using the principles really. But this was so tough today, man. I really struggled. See, I did a set of 25 with 100 kg on the squats the other night, and when I got to like the last rep, the bar was digging in right in a horrible place at the back of my neck. And I started getting this headache, like a searing pain in the bottom of my skull. And I was getting it today, towards the end, just with this 40 kilogram. It was pretty annoying, to be honest, because the weight wasn't troubling me. But it was really annoying. So I might have to go back to the goblet squats if I'm doing sets of 40 and 50. But yeah, again, the second set was a struggle. So for the rows, 2 sets of 30, I just kept it light, just kept it 40 kilogram. And then I did 2 sets of 30 press-ups and then 2 sets of 30 Electness crunches. Now this is it, like I said, the whole premise behind these is just to build, what they're calling it is strength endurance. So it's just, I'm not used to this kind of training at all. Like the rucking, the bag work, the kettlebell swing and the burpees, I'm very familiar with them because I've done them for years. And I can just instantly get back into them. But I've never done this. I've done lots of high rep press ups and high rep core work. But the rows and the overhead press and the barbell back squats were just, they just were horrible. I didn't enjoy them at all. So I'm really not looking forward to these strength endurance circuits. But there's a reason they're in the programme. Obviously the programme's for a purpose, so I'm going to stick to them. But like I said, I'll probably go back to kettlebells. For the sets of 40 and 50, and I don't know how I'm going to get a set of 50 with overhead press. That would be as tough just with a bar. The squats, I could do 50 goblet squats. I've done 50 reps with 60 kilograms before a few times, but again, at the minute, it's just digging in a funny place on my neck. Unless I'm just being a soft ass, who knows? But we'll get there. So tomorrow is just going to be a quick deadlift. Wednesday, Thursdays, the endurance sessions move up to 40 minutes from 30 minutes. Friday will be like a little strength maintenance, or a couple of triples or a couple of fives on the squat and the press. Saturday back on this circuit, and then Sunday probably go for another ruck, and that's the week plan.